Hello, this is S Mamakos with Ocean Cam. I'm here on site at SpaceX, and I'm just going to get some shots and do a live stream here this morning. If you're just tuning in, welcome to the show. It's just before noon here, lunchtime. I'd like to get out here almost once a day, if not a few times every day, and do a live stream. So thanks for tuning in, and I'll be panning the site here and just checking out what's going on. I got some yoga done this morning, and I did some chores. So it's Saturday. Shamash. Hey, Shamash. Hope you all are enjoying your Saturday also. I think I'll do about a 20-minute live stream. 20 minute, maybe more, but at least around 20 minutes. Me not you. Hi, OC. I like that. That's a good name. They're also doing. They made some nice additions to the quick catch and disconnect catch arm. You can see there on the side they did those yesterday. You could see them too. The supports there. They have that bracing on the side of the quick disconnect. Pretty interesting. It's pretty hot down there. If maybe we can get the Nightbot to say what temperature it is. It is pretty hot. I had a smoothie this morning. I bought a blender, so in Colorado, high in the Rockies. That's good. Good. So, they moved the Starship down yesterday, and that's where we're at, looks like. Some people, so the weather here, Boca Chica conditions are partly cloudy with a temperature of 91 degrees Fahrenheit, 91 Fahrenheit, 33 degrees Celsius. So 91 degrees Fahrenheit, 33 degrees Celsius. The winds from the east-southeast at 7 miles an hour. So the wind's not that strong right now, 11 kilometers an hour, and the current humidity is 54%. Yeah, so I guess probably earlier this morning it would have been higher humidity, and the wind is not as high as it usually is at this time of day. Yeah. So some people were mentioning about yesterday with the parking lot why I don't move the camera around too much, and it's kind of like a still thing. With the signal strength having decreased over the last week and a half, 2 weeks here, and I did lose reception yesterday when I was moving the camera around for the even for the still shot here for the Starship in preparation for that. So the reason I don't move the camera around a lot is because the signal out here is sketchy. If I were to do like moving the camera around quite a bit, we'd probably lose reception a lot more often. So that's why I'd love to move the tripod around a lot and do a lot of stuff. But it's really not possible here. If we were in a more populated environment with better cell towers and stuff, sure. There is SpaceX does have a wireless here, and we don't have access to that. So at the moment, this is the best I can do. Let's see. I did some research last night on the two articles, which are very key articles for Pepe from the Philippines. Awesome. Malonzo. On the two articles, the Wikipedia article and they're still working on the catching on there, Raul. And the NASA article on oceans and water in the solar system. Hey, Shamash. And what I was seeing is that a lot of these moons out there, like Callisto or Titan, or even Ganymede and Enceladus, and even Mars. Mars is thought to have about a one mile deep area of ice between it and the less than a mile, but between the surface and any liquid water beneath it. So Mars is seems to be a good candidate for water. The issue on Mars is that the atmosphere isn't as good as Earth's, so the water at the surface what I'm understanding is it evaporates it doesn't really stay water or something. So, and the temperatures are, you know, extreme on Mars. So, but at least underneath the ice there is maybe some water. On some of the other moons, it's like on Enceladus, I think it's 5 miles deep at the South Pole. If you look at I'll get on camera here. So I did some research on the different moons and ices. So for Enceladus, there's some tiger stripes on the South Pole of Enceladus. So this is really important stuff for what I'm doing here at Ocean Camp. If we're going to get some video from the oceans and the moons and the solar system. The ice, interestingly enough, about Enceladus is the South Pole has some like tiger stripes in the ice, and there's some vapor going out into space in the atmosphere there. So even though the temperatures on the surface of Enceladus are extreme, less than 5 miles deep is you got cracks going into the ocean beneath the ice there. So the ice is thought to be less than 5 miles thick on Enceladus at the South Pole, where there are the tiger type stripes, and the ocean is thought to be very deep on Enceladus. The moon, or one of the moons around Saturn, I think I'm remembering. And so the whole moon is thought to have an ocean beneath the ice there. So that is a good candidate in my view. Also, more importantly, because even though the surface is an extreme temperature on Enceladus, there are some there's like an E layer in this. There's a layer of there's maybe some volcanic geothermal stuff underneath the ocean, because it forms. There's something like an E layer up in one of the maybe in Saturn or something. There's a ring or something that's only formed from Enceladus, is what I've been understanding. Okay, Vercon says, I get the Ocean Award of Saturday award giving. Thank you, Vercon. So I got a few more moons and planets to go through here. Titan is thought to maybe have some also interesting areas. And I reached out to somebody on Twitter who apparently knows more about Titan than he says one of the best areas in the solar system to maybe go to. So just a minute, everybody. I gotta move. There's a truck starting up behind me here. Okay, that was close. There was a truck starting up behind me. I don't know if they knew I was in front of them, so had to move. There are some, there's so the NASA article had a bunch of interesting moons and planets with potential for, or kind of confirmed water in the solar system, and thought to have like what is it called? Salty oceans underneath. So you might check that out. I have posted a link here in YouTube to that NASA Oceans in the Solar System article. And there is also a Wikipedia article with much of the same information, but more detailed. The Wikipedia article is actually more detailed than the NASA one. All right, so that's my spiel on some of the oceans. Oh, Pluto is thought to have a lot of icy stuff on Pluto also. So if any of you are excited about making trajectories or doing more research into these different moons and planets here in the solar system, with whether it's finding out the surface temperatures or creating a concise spreadsheet with the different comparisons between all of the different moons and planets regarding surface temperature, gravity, and what else? The range of temperatures, and maybe the depth of the ice, thickness of the ice, all that on one spreadsheet would be really nice. Because then maybe the distance from the Earth and the time in orbit to get to one of these moons or planets, and then maybe a chart or a picture to how to get the best trajectory to get to one of these moons or planets. Then we can start to figure out which ones are more better places to go, and we can start doing more tweaking down on the best place to go. Hey Dragon. James says, on Titan you don't need any fancy spacesuit, just some very warm clothing and a breathing device. Yeah, and also Europa. That reminds me of Europa. There's some information on the moon there. I think Europa is around, I don't want to say which planet, but yeah, I did read about Europa also. Yeah, there's a website here at oceancam.space, oceancam.space. Hey, Peter. Thank you. Awesome, man. Thank you. Yeah, it'd be cool to film water evaporating on Mars. Yeah. Hey, Leah. Marcia. Berotti. So there's a lot more videos and a lot more scientists to contact. So I'm starting to have a little fun yesterday doing that. Hey, Floof. Yeah, okay, static fires maybe this coming week. We're looking at it, as I remember, we're going to have a road closure on Monday, and then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday is what I was understanding. Wednesday, Thursday were afternoon road closures, and Friday was a morning road closure. Monday was a morning road closure. So morning, afternoon, and then morning. So Booster 3, no, well, maybe. Let me, when I looked at Booster 3, I didn't see any air over there. And they haven't blocked off the road or anything, but they do have Booster 3 attached. I'll lift it up the tripod here. They do have it lifted to the Liber crane. So that was a good question. It's not lifted yet, but Booster 3 is attached. So I'll get that. I'll take some more looks over there, but it's not lifted right now. Sleepless. Hey, sleep. Oh yeah, that's always been black. That wall there. They painted it a while back. Ingmar, I didn't actually get a haircut. I thought I'd done enough this morning, but I did get a haircut with my wallet. Spent about just under less than $200 on stuff. I bought a blender. I got my oil change. I got it. So I did a bunch. Bought some groceries. I did a bunch of stuff, but so I got a haircut on my wallet there, Ingemar. Just a morning overview here, Owain. I thought that was enough for this morning. I did buy a few clothes too at the thrift store. I want to get one of those Ocean Cam t-shirts, so I've got some money where I can do that. This afternoon I'll probably get a couple t-shirts. Then I can show it on the Ernest, thank you. So someone was pointing out to me on Twitter that maybe the camera on the Starship was not where I thought it was. So Leah, thanks for the support. That's awesome. Thank you this morning, Leah. Thank you. All right. That helps quite a bit, Leah. Thank you. Thank you. So someone was telling me that the camera on the Starship was not what I thought it was. Let's see if I can get this shot. The camera is thought to be like a triangular thing, but no, below the left tip of the flap there. I'll try and get some close-up shots. I tried a little bit earlier, but yeah, it's not the white thing I thought it was, but it is something further, just below the tip of the. Well, I can use my finger, I guess. Let's see. Okay, there you go. It's right there at the edge of my finger there, just in that top left corner there. It's thought to be maybe the triangular camera, is what I'm understanding. I thought it was the white thing at the end of the forward flap there. Oh, that's for the haircut. Thank you. Thank you, Leah. That'll be very useful. Thank you. Thanks. It's good. Thank you. Yeah, the nose tips look like they do need more work. Yeah, it looked like there was some kind of maybe some fiberglass tape or something stretched around that edge of the forward flap there. I got some pictures of that yesterday. They were posted on Twitter. I did add a link to that on yesterday's video in the description. The pictures that got the close-ups. Yeah, Ernest, I got here just about an hour ago, so you saw it on Twitter. Great. Thanks, Leah. That'd be great. And the GSC tanks are looking very good today. There's no crane over there. This is kind of unusual because they did move the crane from there all the way to the booster 3 area. So the GSC tanks, I have no cranes today. Just clear skies over there. If you were to on the right, all the way to the right there, it's a sleeve. There's nothing under that tank there on the right. So that'll maybe go over one of the other 3 silver tanks, and then they can move in another 2 GSC tanks and put them there on the right side there and in front of it. I'll use my finger again. This sleeve, there's nothing underneath this one. So this is just a sleeve. So maybe they'll take that and put it over one of the silver tanks. And then maybe they'll put a GSC tank where this silver tank is, where this white tank is. And maybe they'll put a GSC tank right in front of it too. So there's room for 2 GSC tanks there. And then they need a bunch more covers of those GSC covers. Ernst says, could you say anything about the technique they're using to lift these? So you're talking about the GSC tanks? Is that what you're talking about? To lift the GSC tanks or the covers? Yeah, Stuart. I can see that happening. That sleeve all the way to the right could go over the GSC tank that they just put in. Okay, there's 4 more sleeves on the construction site. That's good. Ingmar, thank you. I'm going to move the tripod over to the left a little bit. Yeah, so the reason I don't move I'll say it again, the reason I don't move the camera around too much is because the signal here is so low already that when I move the tripod and the camera around, it disconnects and we lose the signal. So I would love to be swinging this camera around and getting all types of things. I think Monday they're looking to bring the booster 4 down the road, is what I'm understanding. Elon was saying he wanted to have the booster and the Starship here by all by Monday, is what I was understanding. How will they lift the arms? Yeah, I'm not sure about that, but I did point out yesterday that just like you can see that elevator there at the base of the tower, we can see it really good now. There is some type of stop there at the base of the tower on the left side. I use my finger. Right there is some kind of new piece at the base of the tower. Hey, BG Tech. Yeah, Gervas. Yeah, and there's some thoughts that they are going to want to do a static fire and test out some of these 2 items, the booster and the Starship. So whether they do that before they stack them together or not is to be seen. Yeah, Ingmar. So we're almost at the 20-minute mark. I was looking to do about 20 minutes. If there's something you'd like to see or chat about, we can do that. Otherwise, I could end it around sometime soon. In general, I think I've been counting around 15 or so lifts and cranes and all that. So fire them up, Ricky. That's right. I'll be here on site for about the next 3 hours probably, and see what happens toward the afternoon. See what happens, but I'll be here at least another 3 hours today. If you're looking to come down to the site here, there's camping on the beach for free. If you have a 4-wheel drive, you can easily drive along the beach. With the yellow arm, not much. You know, they're continuously welding. They brought in a whole truckload of acetylene and all the different welding gases yesterday. They were offloading them off the truck. So, can you get into the rocket? Go into the rocket. Hey, Bob. Yeah, I'm not sure what you'd like to see, but go up the tower 2/3 up, end it, make the ceviche, drink beer, and hang out on the beach. Yeah, I don't drink beer, Hans, but I love everything else you said. I'm a vegetarian too. The temperature is pretty hot, and the humidity is kind of low. And that's Leah. Yeah, okay. Mr. J. Elon says 2 weeks with the catch arm be fine. Okay, sounds good. If you can do a shot of the black catching arms for the tank farm entrance. Oh, so go to the tank farm entrance and get a shot of the black. Yeah, I can get that shot. I'll do that next. I'll do a short live stream from over by the tank farm. That'll be good. So after this, I'll walk down there and get those. I'll do a live stream from there. So I'll be back soon. What are they doing with Booster 3? Booster 3. Yeah, I'll get a shot of that too. Thanks. Yeah, so from the tank farm, I'll get the GSC tank farm. I'll get the shot. You'll be able to see the Booster 3. I'll do a zoom from there. BG Tech, you know, Elon's a busy person, and we're not necessarily on the same page. So Elon has a lot of beliefs that I don't have. So I don't know if that's ever going to happen. You know, maybe when Elon has an out-of-body experience or something like that, or gets into yoga, then I would be his go-to person for that. Right now, I'm not his go-to person. So we're on different sides of the universe right now, me and Elon. So I don't think that'll ever happen anytime soon. Yeah, Derek, Europa's an interesting place. Europa is an interesting place. Let me zoom in on the tower here. I think there was a request for the tower here. I'm holding an umbrella while I'm moving the tripod, so it's a little bit difficult. Yeah, so there was some, I think, reinforcement going on a little bit there, 2/3 up on the tower. There we go. I don't know if that's good or not, everybody, but yeah, I will get some other shots. I will get some other shots, everybody. All right, I will end the live stream here, and I will go to the next just down the road, and we'll get some other shots. All right, see you soon. Good morning. Thanks for tuning in.